Okay, good day students. Today we have the subject physics. We are learning about the chapter gravitation. We have found the formula for force of attraction between the two bodies having if they are separated from each other by a distance of r, then the force of attraction between the two bodies is equal to F equal to m1 dot m2 upon r square multiplied by constant g. G is called as a gravitational constant. We know this. From this we have find the formula of g, that is F r square is equal to g into m1 dot m2, that is g is equal to F r square upon m1 dot m2. We have the formula for g. G is called as a universal gravitational constant. The value of g, we know the value of g. G is equal to 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. This is the value of g. That is the SI unit of g is Newton meter square per kg square. This is the SI unit of g. Now we are learning about the force of between the two bodies. If we suppose see, this is body m1, this is body m2. The distance between their centers is equal to r. Then F is directly proportional to 1 upon r square. We know this formula. Or F is directly proportional to product m1 dot m2. Okay. But if we double the distance between the two bodies, then F dash is equal to 1 upon 2r bracket square. That is F dash is equal to 1 upon 4r square. That is F dash is equal to 1 upon 4 outside 1 upon r square. But 1 upon r square is the value of F. That is F dash is equal to 1 upon 4 into F. From this we can conclude that if we double the distance between the two bodies, then the force of attraction between them becomes 1/4. So, if we double the distance, doubled the distance between two bodies, then F becomes, force of attraction becomes 1/4. Okay, and now we will see if we halve the distance between the two bodies. That is, we know that F is equal to 1 upon r square. If we halve the distance between the two bodies, that is, now r dash is equal to r upon 2. That is F dash is equal to 1 upon r upon 2 bracket square. From this, F dash is equal to 1 upon r upon 2. R means r square. 2 square is 4. That is F dash is equal to 4 into 1 upon r square. But 1 upon r square is the value of F. From this, F dash is equal to 4 into F. We can conclude that if we halve the distance between the two objects, then the force of attraction between them becomes 4 times. If we halve the distance between two objects, then force of attraction becomes 4 times. If we half the distance between the two objects, then force of attraction becomes 4 times to the original their distance, to the original their value. And from this we conclude that we know the value of G, or formula for G is equal to F R square upon M1 dot M2. The value of G is equal to 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. See one important information, that if the value of G becomes 10 times its present value, this is the present value of G. If this value becomes 10 times, means if we multiply by this value by 10, then what will happen? Then we would be crushed into the floor by Earth's attraction. See, if the value of G becomes 10 times to its original value, then we will crushed into the Earth's floor by the attraction. And opposite, if the value of G becomes 1 by 10th to its original value, then the force of attraction would become very weak. Then in that case we can easily jump onto the building, over a building. Okay, do you understand this? If the value of G becomes 10 times to its original value, then we would be crushed into the floor by the Earth's attraction. म्हणजे आपण डायरेक्ट जमिनीमध्ये चालला जाऊ. And if the value of G becomes 1 by 10th to its original value, then we can easily jump on the building. Okay. Now, what are the fact of this G? The fact of G, this G is useful for rainfall and snowfall. These are the uses. See the uses of G. It is useful for rainfall and snowfall. It is useful for motion of the moon around the earth. It is also useful for the occurrence of tides. It is used for the atmosphere on the earth. It is also useful for existence of solar system. Okay, these are the importance of universal constant of G, or universal law of gravitation. See, what are uses? The universal law is useful for rainfall and snowfall. It is also useful for the motion of a moon around the sun. It is also useful for the existence of tides. It is useful for the atmosphere on the earth, that is existence of life on the earth. It is useful for existence of solar system, that is the motion of planets around the sun. Now, what is this characteristics of gravitational constant? The gravitational force between the two bodies or objects form an action-reaction pair. If one object attracts the other object, then other object also attracts the first object. The force of attraction between the two objects is of equal amount. Their magnitude is same, but their direction is exactly opposite. Due to same magnitude and opposite direction, the objects are stable. This is one of the most important property or characteristics of gravitational force. Another, gravitational force between the two bodies varies inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. We know this, that is gravitational force is directly proportional to the 1 upon square of the distance between them, or it is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Okay, now how we can find the gravitational force between the two bodies? F is equal to G m1 dot m2 upon r square. From this, we can easily find the gravitational force between the body of 1 kg and the earth. See, means this is the body of mass m1 and this is earth of mass m2. The mass of body is 1 kg. The mass of earth, you know that the mass of earth is 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg. This is the mass of earth. Then the force of attraction between 1 kg body and earth we can easily find by this formula, that is F is equal to G, the value of G is 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11. M1 means mass of an object, which is equal to 1 kg. M2 means mass of the earth, which is equal to 6 into 10 raised to 24 divided by distance between this object and earth, which is equal to the radius of the earth, because object is on the surface of the earth and radius of the earth is 6.4 into 10 raised to 6, which square of this. We can easily find this value 6.67 into 1 into 6 into 10 raised to minus 11 into 10 raised to 24 divided by 6.4 into 6.4 into 10 raised to 6 square, that is 10 raised to 12. From this 6.67 into 6 divided by 6.4 into 6.4 into 10 raised to minus 11. If this in the numerator plus 12 will become minus 12, minus 11 minus 12, the value of is minus 23 into 10 raised to 24. The total value of this is 9.8. Force, its SI unit is Newton. That is, the gravitational constant of an object of mass 1 kg and the earth is 9.8 Newton. Okay.